Good evening, everybody. Benjamin here. It's a great night out. It's a hot day. It's been really hot these last couple days. But I told my coworker I'd smoke him some jerky, so I'm making him some jerky and enjoying the cool weather out at night. Picked up a pretty nasty habit. Just maybe about a month and a half ago. Smoking some pipe tobacco. Turns out it's quite pleasant. I only smoke maybe twice a week, but I got this classic black here. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I don't know, basic pipe tobacco, but it's quite enjoyable outside at night. It's a good way to think over your thoughts and have a little smoke. It's not bad. I wanted to do a quick video on, if you watch those last two videos I did about the Star Wars, right? With Darth Vader and Obi-Wan have a fight, have a battle, right? And I just thought it was a very moving little setup. I don't know the backstories. I don't know how they got there, kind of what happened. But anyway, I thought it was really beautiful. And the last part of that I wanted to talk about was apologizing when it's time to say you're sorry and make amends. If that doesn't work, to go away, to walk away, to apologize and walk away from the situation and be at peace, right? So in that kind of fight scene there, like I talked about in the last videos, it's easy to find on the internet, that little fight scene that they had. But Obi-Wan and Darth Vader are fighting, and Obi-Wan slices a piece of his helmet off, and so you can see like half of the face is like Darth Vader's helmet, and the other half you can see inside of it and kind of see the person that Darth Vader used to be, Anakin Skywalker. And I thought it was a really cool kind of setup in depicting the duality of our thinking sometimes, where and I talked about this, how scripture actually talks about something very similar, where the duality that's in us, where it's like the things that I want to do right, I don't always do those things, right? And the things that I should do, I don't do them, right? And so he just kind of talks about that battle between good and evil in us, right? And that's what that scene is kind of trying to portray. But I thought it was really cool how the old mentor, Obi-Wan, who really loves Darth Vader, and he loves the person that he is, the actual person that he is Anakin Skywalker. Like, he loves this person as a brother, right? And in this little fight scene I'm talking about, he makes an appeal to him. So not to Darth Vader, but to Anakin Skywalker. And then Darth Vader replies back, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker." He says, "I did." And he says, "This in the same way, I'm going to destroy you," right? But Obi-Wan apologizes to him and says, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of it." What he's saying is like, "I'm sorry for all of this, how it all turned out, how you turned out, how everything has happened. I'm sorry for all of it," right? Yeah, but again, he made that appeal to him, and he apologizes to him in an appeal, in an attempt to win his friend back, let's say. And then, of course, Darth Vader responds in an unfavorable manner. And so Obi-Wan responds, he says, "Then my friend is truly gone," or "then my friend is truly dead," right? "Then my friend is truly gone." And so he makes an appeal to the person that he knows, the goodness that's in him. And then Darth Vader responds back in a very Darth Vader fashion, right? And I think the pull away from that that I think is really beautiful. And of course, again, I'm talking about things like divorce, but it could be like family fallouts. You know, if there's such thing, I even hate to use the word because I think it's way overused, like a toxic friendship or toxic relationship, which I think is way, way overused. I think a lot of that's just a crock. But Darth Vader responds back in a nefarious manner, right? And the thing that I think is interesting in that is, even though Obi-Wan appeals to him, the goodness in him, what he gets back is venom. So he's appealing to him in a right spirit, in a brotherly spirit, in the spirit of peace and love and reconciliation. That's how he approaches the situation, and then he just gets like venom back. He just gets hatred and contempt back. And so in words and in deeds, he hears back essentially from Darth Vader, not Anakin Skywalker, if that makes sense. You have to go watch the scene. And so then he has this kind of realization, okay, my friend is gone. And then he just says goodbye, and he turns around and walks away. And boy, if that isn't a true thing in our and he walks away in peace, right? And so if that isn't just a true little short snippet or a story or an analogy of how you have to treat people, I think, especially for those of us that give people copious amounts of chances, just too many opportunities to keep walking over you. For people like that, those are hard truths, but I think it's a thing. And so again, he appeals to the person that he loves, and he tries to draw them out, and then he gets venom and hatred back, and then he comes to the realization, then my friend is truly gone, and he turns away. Again, he apologized. He tried to reconcile, tried to love on, tried to make peace with, and then just vitriol back, hatred, venom back, in word and in deed. And then he calls it a day. Then my friend is truly gone, and he turns around and walks away in peace. And I think that's very true. I think that's fantastic, and I think that's how we should all play those situations, is try the reconciliation route. You don't have to be best friends with the person, but try to reconcile. Try to appeal to the person that you know that they are, where there's the goodness in them. And then if it's ill received and not accepted or received back, again, people will tell you how they're going to treat you, both in word and deed over time. And if you make the appeal to peace with them and you get venom back, well, my friend is truly gone then. My lover is truly gone. You get the idea. And apologize, turn around and walk away in peace. You knowing that you did everything you could to reconcile the situation. And I think you keep your soul in the process when you treat things like that. So I recommend going and watching that little clip. It's very beautiful, I thought. Just a thought for the night. As out here under the stars, just having some good pipe tobacco. Just a thought. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a great night.